Well, howdy out there, everybody. As you can see from the office, there's still work to do in this specific room, but the house is in pretty decent shape now. So the last 2 weeks, we've been focusing on getting DNR back into shape, kind of getting rid of that tummy fat, slimming down, and making things lean and mean again. So what we wanted to do was give you guys a quick insight as to what our roadmap is. What are we doing? And there's three key things. One, we're making sure that there is a backlog of episodes ready to go so that when we return, and I'll talk about that in just a moment, it'll just be nonstop episodes from now on. So there won't be any gaps, unless, of course, there's some sort of emergency or something like that. I do not see that being a huge deal anymore. Two, we're no longer streaming on Twitch, at least not episodes the way we've been doing them. What we'll be doing in the future is YouTube premieres. So same basic principle. The episode will go live at a certain time, and then everyone can just be in there, witness it as a premiere, still be in the chat, but there won't be any fiddling around with frame rate issues. You don't have to worry about our connectivity. It removes a middleman from the situation. And considering it was taped content anyway, it was a headache we could get rid of and just focus. Number three, we're slimming down the Patreon for a few different reasons. One, we're tired of promising you guys things and not being able to get to them because there's just no time. If we're going to catch up on things like the book, if we're going to catch up on things like the episodes and make sure those shows going out are the best they can possibly be, we had to basically scale back somewhere. So what we're doing as of now is probably whittling down the tiers to one or two where you can just pledge whatever you like. We obviously can't do this without your support, and you've all been tremendously supportive. So thank you. We'll be doing GMT for everybody who's a part of our Patreon. We've already done a few of them. They're up there now. We're answering emails. We're doing all that good stuff. And that'll be like 2, maybe 3 times a month, depending. And we're still putting out behind the scenes content and not just stuff from episodes, meetings, fly on the wall type stuff. You can hear about decisions being made behind behind the curtain and just kind of presenting that to you. And Bree will still be doing her monthly game. That'll be coming back as soon as we can get one scheduled. But beyond that, there won't be too much to the Patreon. We'll put out things here and there, but we can't promise things like modules and things every month and work on a book and make sure the show's good. It was too much. And I think realizing that, scaling back a little bit to make sure things are a higher quality instead of quantity, that was the thing we needed to do. And we should have done it a long time ago. That being said, October 1st, that is when we will be back streaming episodes again. And our goal is to make sure every episode is as good as it can be from an editing standpoint, from a listening standpoint, and a quality standpoint, just the role play, the actual story involved. We want your feedback. We want to know what's on your mind. And more than anything, we want to get to a point quality-wise that we were before this year began. And basically, it's going to take a little bit to get there. I think the episodes we have recorded are fantastic. When I'm all done, there will be 4 to 5 episodes ready to go, just in the feed, and each week you'll get a brand new one, and there won't be any waiting. But we want that fever pitch again. We want people to talk on our Discord, on Twitter, stuff like that. We want you guys to keep guessing about the story, and that means we got to give you a story worth talking about. So stick around. I think you guys are going to really enjoy what we have in store, and we cannot wait to return and give you guys brand new stories, brand new content. And again, thank you so much for all of your support.